Science, technology, and engineering has become a core of many things. And for us to see the change that we all need, we really needed to become techies. We need to become producers. We need to see the country that we have. Looking at the theme, we are talking about arising to what? The need, the challenges of Nigeria with what? Technological tools. Solving it. How do we do that? That's the major reason for this year's program. And this is why this year we want to come today to deliberate. All the while we have been learning, but today is to deliberate more and to think more about what is it that is possible to do. Our vision, every year when we come for the Tech Summit, we come up with a new idea, a new area of problem that we think we can solve together.
The challenge with getting women into science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is that for generations, the field has been dominated by men. As a matter of fact, a lot of the artificial intelligence technologies that we currently use were developed by men. And as a result, those technologies are implicitly biased in favor of men. And so the solution is that we need more women in STEM. And your organization is already acting as a catalyst for creating awareness and building capacity of women to be able to take advantage of the various opportunities that have been created by technological advancements.
In my own family, when I grew up, there was no difference between male or female. I can pound yam, I can cook soup, I can do whatever it is. There was no difference. What makes you prefer is the results, your output that you bring out. So I bring my daughters up with psychology. Don't come with this sympathetic style that you're a woman. Work hard. If you work hard, your gender will disappear in the minds of everybody, both men and women. And I would love to encourage the ladies that are here, learn at every opportunity. If you have those skills, nobody will remember you as female. Fortunately, we have had such examples right from time immemorial. We have the issue of Queen of Zaria. We have seen women, because of their competence and their courage, they fought for justice. We remember the Aba Women Riot of 1929. All these ones, the Black Women Movement, we remember those stories. These are women that were not empty in themselves. These are women that had contents. And because they had these contents, they had the courage to confront the things that others were considered as norms. You can distort positively, but you can only do that when you have the knowledge, you have the competence, you have the confidence to be able to confront them. One thing you ladies must know is that everybody respects what is right, whether it's a man or woman. And the moment you have those content in you, that confidence, that courage, that direction that you are able to give with that effort you are making is the first that comes to the postman's.
What can and cannot women do with technology? But I think they can, and much more than they cannot. To power your knowledge and drive the system, and once you empower yourselves with the requisite and the relevant skills, you'll be able to power your knowledge and become a star in the system where you are. That is what technology skills, can do for you.
It is women in technology. So I thought it is important to explain to you and also introduce something very important that we have been able to achieve. Technology crosses everywhere. Technology in agriculture, technology in health, technology in communication. There's so much. But let me talk about health. And here I'll talk about water specifically. With this high-tech product produced by DMG Worldwide, it has something very unique that is not on the market in any other sphere or any other company except here. So I know you have interacted with so many filtration machines. This is a water filter, and it treats water beyond your imagination.
The digital economy sector under the ministry has continued its trend of playing a key part in the growth of Nigeria's economy. The report by the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) indicated that the ICT sector contributed 18.44% of the total real national GDP in the second quarter of 2022. This is the highest contribution of ICT to the GDP and is truly unprecedented and marks the third time that the sector has achieved an unparalleled contribution to Nigeria's GDP during my tenure.